Hi everyone, this is Zach with Bluebird Running Company and just finished a 3 mile run in the Ultra Duo 1.5, and I've been really excited to try these out. I got them in late October and was waiting until November 1st. And then we had trail races this weekend in Cuba, New Mexico, and doing mostly trail stuff, so I didn't get a chance to try them until today. And just want to say, just such a great ride. They're kind of what I expected, but were a little different than what I expected too. So overall, great shoe. Did a relatively easy run today, easy to moderate run to try them out. And I just went on the roads and the sidewalk, and these did really great. What I really loved was, or still love, is the toe box. So if you're not familiar with Altra, they're known for their foot-shaped toe box. So it's a wider forefoot to allow your toes to spread out so they're not scrunched up together, which can lead to other issues like with your pinky toe or any neuromas or rubbing that this just creates blisters and stuff. So very roomy toe box in this. I do run in other Ultras in the trail shoes. And so, but this one's overall just very roomy, really stable, nice and flat platform. So I thought this would be more like a racing shoe for me, but what I really like about it is it's just the mid-length run like I did today, so 3 miles, so 3 to 5 miles. But I'm already thinking this is going to be a great shoe for my long runs because it's so light and comfortable, and my foot is just so comfortable in there, and the upper fits great. It's a little loose. I didn't lace up the final hole today, so it did feel comfortable and a little loose in the heel. And as you can see right here, like this box right here is it's a little wide there. So what I'm gonna do just to change up the fit a bit and make it a more compact fit is just use that last hole there, so really secures it at the top of my foot here near the ankle. But otherwise, the heel felt great. Like I said, really comfortable. I thought when I saw this and got it out of the box that it was a little stiff and that it might rub against the back of my heel or even my ankle, but I didn't feel that at all. Just hardly felt like I was wearing a shoe, at least as far as the upper goes. Just the mesh here is really great, and I just can't say just how comfortable it is overall. So it's nice to run in a shoe when you don't really feel like you're running in a shoe, but you feel it underneath. And so what I liked about the outsole is they made it lighter by not having the full outsole here. And so I've run in a version of the Ultra Touring in the past, like 2 to 3 years ago or so, and at that time it didn't have the rubber right here on the ball of the foot, and so I had a lot of problems wearing that shoe. But that shoe's a lot different now, so I definitely like that they have the rubberized outsole all throughout on top of the cushioning on here. So it just makes like for a real stable, not on a fully responsive ride, but you do just feel like just a tiny bit of responsiveness. But otherwise, it's just like a cushioned, pretty dense cushion feel, and it just feels great. So when you land on your foot just really feels like it's level because of the zero drop from toe to heel. So your foot's being level, but also because of the wide toe box area right here in the foot shape. And so I'm a 4-foot striker, so it's really important to me to have that stable, comfortable feel right here in the front. And this shoe really does that, and I was real excited about it. And so it just seems like every time I wear a new shoe, it just becomes my favorite. But if I could compare this to the other road shoes I'm currently running in, I would say it's just totally different overall. Of course, the road shoes I have right now, um, I have a couple of On running shoes, and so my favorite On shoe for road and sidewalk is the Cloud Swift, and that's a very responsive and springy shoe. It's a fast shoe, so I'll go out, maybe not even feeling like running that day or just running totally easy, but because it's so springy and snappy, I just ended up picking the pace like just naturally, and it's just a fun shoe. But this shoe is fun as well, and I still got to get a lot more miles in it and break it in a bit to know for sure. I just walked around in it a bit this morning before I left the house for my run. Just really nice, and I just can't get over how great it feels in the toe box. Just a nice and wide and comfortable shoe. Just feels, wide and stable throughout. So if you're somebody who maybe has motion control issues or stability, so what I have flat feet, and so growing up, when I found out I had flat feet as a kid, I was told I needed to get an insert for my shoe to support my arch, and I tried that when I was younger over the years, and it just never worked out, and sometimes it seemed to make it worse. Plus, back then they were really expensive, but anyway, I just, over the years, I've tried enough shoes, enough shoe brands. I've done stability. I'm always wanting to get into a more neutral cushion shoe, which I can wear now comfortably. And I don't wear stability shoes anymore because I really don't need it. And if you're somebody who overpronates or supinates, so if your foot goes in and out, Ultra is a great way to go. And because of the zero drop and the flat ride, the way your foot sits flat. And so really what it comes down to is just kind of getting your feet and ankle to get accustomed to running a different way, maybe in a way that you're not used to. So with zero drop shoes, you definitely want to break them in a bit and get your feet and lower ankles used to them. But over time, what that's going to do is going to help strengthen your foot and help strengthen those lower ankle and lower calf muscles, so that when you land and toe off, you're gonna see that you don't really need those inserts. And for me, I don't recommend buying an additional insert and putting in shoes, because then that's changing the overall makeup of the shoe and altering what the shoe designer intended. So I really don't recommend that. I just recommend, if you are in a stability or motion control shoe, that you might want to slowly work your way to a cushioned shoe, and that'll take time. It could take some years for that to happen, but I think overall you'll be happier once your feet and legs get stronger, that you can run in a more neutral shoe, because they really are a lot of fun to run in, like this one. And then when that happens, you can run in any shoe you want, just about, depending on the fit of the upper. So anyway, really love this shoe. I'm really happy to add it to my road lineup, and I'm looking forward to a lot more miles. I chose this color because I thought it was just really cool. They have a couple of other colors of this shoe, but I really like the yellow and the way it offsets the black as far as style goes. But I don't know what else there is to say about it. Just some of the technical stuff, and I don't get into how much things weigh and stuff like that, but it does have the loop right here for the laces to help pull it up. The tongue is super thin. It's very breathable, but super thin. And I do like the rubberized or the overlays around the edge of the shoe where the laces are, and then as they run, it runs across the ankle and the back of the heel. Just really like that overall. It makes it more flexible and less stiff than I thought it was going to be. And there is some padding in here around the ankle, but it's not really noticeable. And the upper is so light that it's hardly noticeable at all. So just a great shoe to run in, and I am very happy. So anyway, hope you're having a good day. Hope your runs are going well. You're gearing up for a race or next year and planning out your schedule. Think about adding this to the mix of your training shoe, or even you might like it as a racing shoe. But for now, for me, this is going to be probably my great long run shoe and go-to shoe for the long run, just because it's like just light and fun. And I did pick up the pace a little bit more and went a little bit faster than I intended to, but I owe a lot of that to the feeling of the shoe and how great it felt. It's just a lot of fun to run in this shoe, so I highly recommend it. We do carry Altra running shoes in the shop, as well as some of the clothing, so if you want to check it out and want us to get it for you, just let us know. We do special orders for our customers all the time. And if you live in the Las Cruces and El Paso area, we'll even bring it out to you at no additional cost. All right, have a good one. We'll talk to you later.